Hello, we're back again for yet another Bangertorial. We're still doing them, isn't that incredible? We're doing this one at a funky angle because I think it's just on the seat for some reason. I'd like more people to watch these, but I'll still do them for a bit until I get hauled away. Now, I've been thinking, and that's always very dangerous, but I've been thinking about cryptocurrencies. I find it all very fascinating, bitcoins and ether things and all sorts of clever stuff. I don't understand how they work, how they're backed up, but I just like the idea that something's being done in a different way. And I thought that could be applied to bangers. It's very difficult when it comes to bangers to say, well, it's a fantastic car, or it's a five-star car, or whatever. If there's no, you need a sort of a unit of measure. And I think the unit of measure should be, folks, Bang Quids. There we go, Bang Quids. That's what we need. So when we're describing cars to each other, oh, well, it's a 2 Bang Quid car, it's a 3 Bang Quid car. You do have to qualify it again, but I think it would be nice if there were at least 5 major points. So I like to see the basic standard, the 5 Bang Quid car. What I do love to see is a full MOT. There we go, got an old MOT there. Sort of really old MOT because they looked even better. The new ones just look as though they've been printed off because they have just been printed off. Whereas these look really funky. And you want to see a year's worth of ticket. It proves that the car is roadworthy, so you're not going to get done for anything. Obviously, seconds after you leave an MOT station, a bulb could go and it's unroadworthy technically. But in most cases, if you've got a year's ticket, the car is in good condition. There's advisories you can look at if there's any problems, and the great thing now is that you can go online and just see all the previous history of it, which is great. The other thing I want with a banger that I'm going to buy so that it can earn a Bang Quid would be a service history of some description. It doesn't have to be an amazing service history. We've got a service history here. No, we've just got a little light that comes on. I don't need to see loads and loads of bills. All I need to see is that it's been looked after for the last few years. So if somebody's owned it, they've paid for decent tyres, they've had it serviced, they've had the right things done. And that, I think, is worth another Bang Quid. Also related to that as well, I think is owners. I don't want to see 23 owners in the last year because then obviously there is something wrong. I like to buy a car that's been with people for at least a year or 2 or 3. Sometimes you can get a car that's passed through a few hands and there's nothing wrong with it, but if you want to get a Bang Quid, I think the fewer number of owners the better. And I love family owners. Family owners are usually pretty good. They're passing it on, it's being re-registered within the family or whatever, it's being passed from someone to someone. And every family car that I've bought has been fantastic, haven't had a problem with it. So that, I think, is a good indication. With all of these, obviously someone could be unloading a car, you don't know. But I don't want to see any major issues in order to make the car work. If the air conditioning doesn't work, doesn't matter. Depends on the price, but little things like that, cosmetic things, don't really care. But if you need to do some major works, you've got to change, suspension and so forth. I don't want that. What I want is a car with the least amount of bother. So I think that is worth a Bang Quid as well. And I think finally we've got a sort of a subjective one, which is affordability. Can I afford the car? Can I justify it? That always depends on how much you have. But I think we can all tell based on cars that are advertised in our area, whether that's a high price or low price. It's just, does it seem good value to you? If it's good value to you, then it's another Bang Quid. So that's, I think I've done it all. A 5 quid Bang Quid car. So this is a unit of currency that I'm trying to get accepted. And actually, the more I look at these, the more I think to myself, I really think this Christmas we're going to have Bangernomics the board game because it looks so much like Monopoly money and I can't stop playing with it. So I think that's what we'll have to do. So you can hold me to that. I'll be producing a game that we can all enjoy for Christmas. Meanwhile, I went out and about with a Bang Quid to see if I could spend it in a shop. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. And I may have been arrested, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.